teen performers bring Beetlejuice the Musical to life in Coral Springs. Get ready for an exhilarating journey into the afterlife as the next stop Broadway's teen theater project brings to life Beetlejuice the Musical at the Coral Springs Center for the Performing Arts. This thrilling production is set to take the stage on Wednesday, July 31st at 11 a.m. and again on Thursday, August 1st, with performances at 2 p.m. and 7 p.m. It promises to deliver a delightful mix of humor, warmth, and a touch of the eerie, making it an enjoyable experience for audiences of all ages. Drawing inspiration from Tim Burton's iconic cult classic, Beetlejuice revolves around the character of Lydia Deetz, a teenage goth girl who is fascinated by death and is still grappling with the loss of her mother. When Lydia and her father move into a house that is anything but ordinary, she meets a recently deceased couple and a mischievous demon named Beetlejuice, who's eager to stir up trouble in the world of the living. With a blend of catchy tunes, outrageous antics, and touching moments, the talented teen cast is prepared to create a mesmerizing show filled with supernatural excitement and theatrical wonder. Artistic director Cynthia O'Brien shares her enthusiasm, stating, "The cast of Beetlejuice is not only exceptionally skilled, but they are also one of the most compassionate and supportive groups of young performers I've had the pleasure to work with. Their uplifting energy makes every rehearsal a joy, and that vibrant spirit is sure to shine through on stage, resulting in a truly spectacular performance." Featuring music and lyrics by Tony Award nominee Eddie Perfect, along with a book by Anthony King and Scott Brown, Beetlejuice received 8 Tony Award nominations in 2019, including the prestigious Best New Musical. Tickets are affordably priced at just $25 and can be purchased now at thecentercs.com. Additionally, student rush tickets will be available at the venue on the days of the performances. Don't let this chance slip away to experience a side-splitting, otherworldly escapade. It's the ghost with the most like you've never encountered before. For more local news, feel free to send your updates to Coral Springs' top award-winning news site. And don't forget to check out Parkland Talk, Tamarack Talk, Coconut Creek Talk, Margate Talk, and Sunrise FL Talk for more community insights. Author profile: Sharon Aaron Barron is the editor of Talk Media and a writer for Coral Springs Talk, which was established in 2012 to provide news, perspectives, and entertainment for the residents of Coral Springs and the broader South Florida area. Broadway's Beetlejuice musical returns to Philadelphia, a homecoming for local cast members. Here's something that might surprise you. A Broadway musical about a crude, obnoxious ghost is actually bringing people to tears of joy and helping them feel less alone in the world. The wildly popular Beetlejuice musical is making its highly anticipated return to Philadelphia's prestigious Academy of Music, and this time it's bringing something extra special. 2 hometown heroes who are living proof that dreams really do come true. Michael Biren, a talented performer from Cherry Hill, New Jersey, finds himself in the remarkable position of performing on the very stage where his theatrical dreams first took root. It's absolutely surreal to perform at the Academy of Music, Biren reflects with genuine emotion. This is the exact venue where I spent my childhood watching shows, completely mesmerized by what was happening on stage. The irony isn't lost on me that the very first time I experienced Beetlejuice was just 10 miles away from here, right across the bridge in my hometown of Cherry Hill. What makes Biren's story even more impressive is his incredible dedication to this production. Since the touring show launched, he's been there for nearly every single performance. We're approaching our 960th show at this point, and I've been part of almost every single one of them. He says, with a mix of pride and amazement, "It's been an absolutely wild, incredible journey that I never could have imagined." But here's where it gets even more interesting. Bensalem, Pennsylvania native Mark Ginsburg brings a different kind of versatility to the production. As an understudy for 6 different roles, including the title character himself, Ginsburg embodies the ultimate theatrical chameleon. Playing Beetlejuice allows you to embrace your mischievous side, Ginsburg explains with a grin. As the character himself would say, he can be quite nasty, which is surprisingly liberating for us performers. The audiences absolutely eat it up. Now, let's talk about what this musical actually represents, because this is where opinions might start to diverge. This isn't just another Broadway adaptation riding on a famous movie's coattails. The musical version of Tim Burton's beloved 1988 film follows Lydia Deetz as she teams up with a recently deceased couple and the infamous Beetlejuice himself on what essentially amounts to a supernatural revenge mission, following her mother's tragic death. But here's the part most people miss, and this might be controversial. The show's real power lies in its ability to make society's outcasts feel seen and valued. What consistently amazes me is how deeply people connect with this show for vastly different reasons, Ginsburg observes thoughtfully. We encounter countless audience members who feel invisible, overlooked, or as we say in the show, strange and unusual in their daily lives. They discover something in our production that speaks directly to their experiences, and that connection keeps them coming back in ways that honestly caught me completely off guard. This raises an intriguing question. Is Beetlejuice actually serving as unexpected therapy for people who feel like society's misfits? Are we witnessing musical theater evolve into something more profound than mere entertainment? Now, let's address the elephant in the room. This production doesn't shy away from adult themes. There's definitely some colorful language and irreverent humor woven throughout the show. But as Ginsburg points out, with characteristic Philadelphia attitude, for a Philly crowd, that's just Tuesday night. That's exactly what we love about performing here. Sure, there's some naughtiness sprinkled throughout, but that's part of the charm. The question is, does this edge make the show more authentic and relatable, or does it unnecessarily limit the audience who can enjoy it? Mark your calendars, because Beetlejuice officially opens on Tuesday, July 29th at the Academy of Music, and will haunt the venue through Sunday, August 3rd. For those interested in securing tickets and additional show information, visit ensembleartsphilly.org. Here's my controversial take. Maybe we need more shows like Beetlejuice that celebrate the weird, the unusual, and the misunderstood. In a world that often demands conformity, isn't there something beautifully rebellious about a musical that tells you it's perfectly fine to be strange? What do you think? Is Beetlejuice just harmless entertainment, or is it actually providing something deeper that our society desperately needs? Have you ever felt like one of the strange and unusual people that Ginsburg mentioned? I'd love to hear your thoughts. Do you think musical theater should tackle these kinds of themes, or should it stick to safer, more traditional territory?